So as we're recording this, it is Halloween season. I realize this podcast will happen or will be released after Halloween, but the point is we're recording this outside the House of Torment, a family favorite in Morton Grove. It's a haunted house, and I'm sitting here. I've got the War on Peace in my car. They're going to perform. We're going to walk through the haunted house together, and right in front of me and in front of the band is my Samsung Galaxy S8 phone, which I got through Boost Mobile. Unlimited talk, text, and data. I truly couldn't be happier about my phone and my service from Boost Mobile. Go to any store, they're everywhere, or just go online, boostmobile.com. All right, the War on Peace, you are here? Yes?
We're here.
Yes. We're here.
Are you ready to do this thing?
Let's do this, man. Let's do it.
It's CAR CON CARNAGE. Let's eat in the car. It's CAR CON CARNAGE. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
Okay, so we have a big itinerary. Like this is like my vacation with the War on Peace. We have big plans. We're outside House of Torment. We're going to go in the haunted house. You're going to play here in the car. Are you ready for that, by the way?
No, but we'll be fine.
We'll wing it. It'll be fine.
A
few wrong notes, perhaps. But.
For those who have yet to meet or be introduced to the music of the War on Peace, I figured we'd catch up. We'd talk a little bit. You're a trio, not unlike Rush or Nirvana.
That's a
grand comparison.
Company there.
Stephen, Jeremy, and Graham are here. I guess let's start at the beginning. You guys are prolific. You're always creating music. When did this all start?
The band, or
the band.
Or
when did you, as a collective, as a power trio, when did you start?
It was a few years ago. Jeremy and I were in a different band that broke up, and it felt bad at the time. But then we started this band with Graham.
I was in another band.
He was in another band. That band broke up, so we could form this one, and we said we weren't going to worry about any labels or anything. Those conversations, we just wanted to write music. So we made a rule: every month we were going to release a new song. We did that for 2 years.
And this is what I mean by prolific. I mean,
well, that's kind.
It forced us to make the art the top priority for us, and to finish songs and not just sit on them and be like, well, that could get better, that could get better. I think that's lended itself to us being a band that can stay on deadlines, which is for some bands almost impossible.
I was listening on the way here to Automated People again, and I was trying to think of how to properly say this, and I'm not sure I can pull this off, but there is something about the way you compose music. It seems like every note is very thoughtfully placed, whether it's the percussion, the new song, High Rise Lies. The percussion is understated and very deliberate. You have a way of filling the space without overfilling it. Again, I'm not sure I said that the correct way, but
that's sweet of you to say.
We do that well, thanks.
It's sort of the process, it's a lot like throwing paint on the wall, and then we make Jeremy clean it up and put it back, and then he fixes everything. But it's like I throw a little down, and then Graham throws a lot down. Graham's the prolific note part writer, so. And then Jeremy sorts it all out, and it turns into what it needs to turn into. Yeah, and Graham and I don't work in the same room, so we're the bestest of friends. Right. So
they just take all their angst out on me, and I sort it through. Right.
He's our counselor.
Well, and that new song just came out, High Rise Lies, and I should mention, I guess at this point, I do a local music show. When you make new music, get it to me. I'll play it on the radio.
I love it.
Yeah, man, we'll make that happen.
When can we come in?
Let's see how we do in the car. Baby steps here, Warren.
All right.
Baby steps.
Hey, listen.
Let's talk a little bit about Automated People, because this is loosely kind of a conceptual piece, isn't it?
Yeah, it absolutely is. I really got inspired by the guys who were like, I could feel them bracing because they don't know what's going on.
No, not at all. I love it when you talk about this.
Essentially, I got really inspired by whistleblowers. And everybody knows about Snowden, but they don't know about William Binney, for the NSA whistleblowers. Mm-hmm. William Binney, Edward Loomis, Thomas Drake, all these people that blew the whistle. And what people don't realize about whistleblowers is it generally works out badly for them. Their lives are ruined and everything. And so then I was like, I need to write a biopic album, EP, about the lives of these whistleblowers, and that proved to be too difficult to do. So I stopped that, and I was like, no, I'm going to write a sci-fi story inspired by the whistleblowers of information and technology and how it's destroying us, potentially, or saving us, maybe. I don't know.
Well, it opens with fear of loss, which is kind of a down note.
Well, it's a sad story.
But the point is, on the other side of Automated People, there's Close Your Eyes. It seems like an intentional bookend.
Yes.
Thematically, texturally.
Yeah. Yeah, we it's funny because it didn't belong at first. We actually wrote that for a show and it never made it into the show. For a different sci-fi show, but then I tweaked the lyrics and it seemed to be the right. It's sort of a downer note too, just like a long lost secret going away for like a new dark age. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Welcome to it. and
here we are.
Bring It On Down is Poppy.
Sure.
And the synth, credit to Graham, the synth has a starring role in a lot of what you do.
It does, yeah.
Especially so on the 80s. I love the way it sounds there. And you've got, you do that cool falsetto thing.
It's the one trick I have.
I love well, all you need is really one trick.
That's it. Just
if you're known for one thing, that's great.
It's good to be known.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so The War on Peace, you have a show coming up. By the time this is out, it'll be time to start thinking about when to see you and making plans accordingly. When's the next time you're playing?
Well, we're headed out to New York City. But for Chicago, we are December 2nd at Lincoln Hall. We're headlining. So.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so everyone should come.
Is this it for the year?
And that'll be our last show for the year in Chicago. Yeah.
All right, so this is a must-see.
It really is. Yeah.
The War on Peace, and in seconds here on the podcast, you will hear what they sound like. So you will be compelled to go see them. Before we get everything rigged up for you to play, and before we walk into the House of Torment,
do we have to?
We have to. You don't have to. If you want to stay out here,
am I going to be mocked?
No. If you want the rest of the boys to come inside and do the haunted house while you stay here,
and cry.
It's fine. I do want to read the Boost Mobile social media message of the week. It is from Fiona, who was on Facebook. She wrote, "Thanks for the episode with Reverend Horton Heat. I've been a fan for a long, long time, and it was great to hear his stories. He's awesome. Love the Rev. We ate at Billy Goat. Cheeseburgers with the Reverend Horton Heat.
Is that a good place to eat?
It's a Chicago classic.
See, I'm kind of sad that you didn't. We didn't do that part of it because I think that would have been fun.
It became a toss-up. It's like, well, we can go to the haunted house, but there are no concessions even. Like they don't. I would have been happy getting like nachos for everybody.
No, we would have bought you food. Are you kidding?
We just want to have a meal.
So this is really CAR CON CARNAGE tonight because
Hello. How long
That's
have you
good
been working
radio.
on that?
That's good
Come on now.
podcasting right there.
that is good podcasting.
CAR CON CARNAGE.
So,
how dare you?
They write themselves, don't they, James?
I'm here all night. They kind of do. I got to be honest. All right. So as you're listening to the podcast, it'll be like nothing happened. They're going to be playing in seconds. I'm going to hit pause and then live music from a Mazda 3. All right. We are here in front of House of Torment. It's CAR CON CARNE. In the car, performing live, it's The War on Peace.
1, 2, ready, go.
Oh baby, I still need you to hold me tight the whole night through. When the sun goes down and the wolves come out, they're closing in on the edge of town. Oh yeah, I know about a dirty little secret, superimposed but nobody sees it. Low kickbacks from up above, under your nose, under their thumb. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter now, doesn't matter now, doesn't matter now what I did. Even if it did, would you quit? Even if it did, would you quit? If I go down, then I go down with this ship. You can't get out when you're in so far down under it. Yeah. Oh baby, it's breaking through the other side. It's after you. There's trouble that's on the rise. Look out your window, it's in the sky. Oh my. Doesn't matter now, doesn't matter now, doesn't matter now what I did. Even if it did, would you quit? Even if it did, would you quit? If I go down, then I go down with the ship. You can't get out when you're in so far down under it. Oh baby, please just go to sleep. It's just a dream. You have it all, the finer things. They're such nice things. Oh baby, please just go to sleep. The perfect dream. It doesn't matter now, doesn't matter now, doesn't matter now what I did. Even if it did, would you quit? Even if it did, would you quit? If I go down, then I go down with this ship. Can't get out when you're in so far down under it. Oh, yeah.
That was so amazing. You guys, that sounded great.
Thank you.
James.
And the name of the song for people listening at home?
High Rise Lies.
There it is. Brand new song. Sounds really good here in a car.
It did.
I think we've established something for the future for you guys. Strip it down, get in a car, play.
That's all we got to do. That's
Let's do
every
it.
show from now on.
That's it. Thank you for listening. If you like this show, if you like this podcast, if you like The War and Peace, tell a friend this podcast exists, carconcarne.com, found anywhere where you can find podcasts.